Hey, it is your girl and I'm back with another DIY. So you see that bench right there? Yes, we're going to be redoing that bench. So I am still in the process of redoing my entryway. And when I originally did that bench, I just threw it together. It was a lazy DIY. So I decided I wanted something that would fit that space better, something a little bit smaller, and of course, something way more cuter. So, of course, we had to take apart the bench because we are all about repurposing and saving the coins around here. So after I cut down all the pieces of wood to the exact size that I wanted it to be, I am now currently sanding all of the pieces because I plan on staining the wood this time around. Well, it wasn't really no wood in the first bench anyway, just the seat part, which was covered, but I'm gonna have some exposed wood. You'll see if you keep watching. Anyway, I'm just really giving this a good sand. And then now I am cutting the foam. The foam, I don't know why foam over time, it tends to get discolored. One foam I had already stored away in the closet, never used before. The other one was a part of the bench. It's not nasty, it's not dirty, it's just discolored. I don't know. But this time around, I decided to do double foam because I wanted it to be comfortable. Now, I know no one is really going to utilize it. It's supposed to be for when we put on our shoes and stuff, but these people, they don't use it. But anyway, so I just cut down the foam, and now here I am basically putting down some wood glue to aid in the drilling of the holes. Of course, you want to pre-drill so that you will not crack your wood. And this is a real simple DIY, guys. It's just a basic box that I'm creating. Trust me, anybody can do it. I do want to start getting into doing pocket holes. I have the tools for it. I don't know. It intimidates me for some reason. I don't know. But because when you do pocket holes, it makes everything sturdier. But for right now, we're just going to do it the old traditional way. And yeah, this is the stain that I'm using, the same stain that I used when I did my plant stands. So here I am making my final fabric selections, and those are the two choices that I chose. Here I'm just using some spray adhesive that I have and making the two separate cushions become as one. And I am cutting off the edges because I wanted the edges to have more of a rounder look. I didn't want it to have that harsh square look. There was a particular image that I had envisioned in my mind, and I was trying to get it as close to it as possible. I did go back in and I added some more spray adhesive to the edges. Here I'm just measuring out my fabric. I'm measuring out this fabric against the MDF board, and I actually used felt. That blue fabric is felt. I had a whole lot of it left over from when I used to do varsity letters by hand. Yeah, I know. For these Army fatigue jackets that I was selling at one point, I might start selling those again. But anyway, so I gave my fabric a nice press, and here I am on the machine stitching my fabric pieces together. I did pin the fabric onto the foam because I wanted my fit to be very, very tight. I didn't want it to be baggy. Like, I wanted it tight. I wanted it to look professional, if you will. So, and that was the only way that I knew that the fit would be right. Here I'm just wrapping the foam in some batting to, like I said, give it more of a rounded look, to help aid in the rounded look, to keep the foam together. And I'm just stuffing it in my oversized pillowcase, if you will. Once I got the foam inside of the oversized pillowcase, I pinned the exposed ends, and I basically did a hand stitch, and I mimicked the stitch that I had created on my sewing machine. I wanted everything to be uniform and to look just alike. See, here I am just doing a little stitch. So here is my bench. It has been stained and it has been sealed, so I'm just stapling the cushion onto it, and here is the end result. I actually love the way it came out. I love the fabric. I love the design on it. I think it came out good. I didn't really care about the back. The blue is basically in line with my color selection for my accents in the entryway, which you'll see my other project that I did as well. But I like it. I like the way it came out. I added, I wanted it in a box so that I can have storage at the bottom, but I probably won't use it for that. But what you think?